Another busy day of trade continued through the second session of Book 2, with a new sale-topping price of 900,000 guineas on the day. The top price was achieved by a Star-Spangled Banner filly who went the way of Anthony Stroud for Godolphin, having attracted bids from both Amo Racing and eventual underbidder Ed Sackville. The full sister to promising Flying Scotsman winner Avicenna, who himself had been sold for a price of 450,000 guineas at this sale last year, was consigned by Iceland Moor Stud.
Fantastic result for the team, and it goes back to the team at home. Dan that feeds her lunges her every morning, and Shamey feeds her every night. Shamey's been with her 60 years, and Alan couldn't come, and all the rest of the team, and of course Johnny has been with us 40 years, and his shoes have been walked off him this week. She must have done 200 shows, probably 10 more than her full brother last year. But she was fantastic. She was an absolute queen all week long. Showed since Friday morning here, and we got a massive update there on Friday with Aidan O'Brien's filly winning the filly's mile out of a Galileo mare as well, so that was a major help.
Stock by Night of Thunder continued to make headlines, with a colt by the sale's leading sire so far making 550,000 guineas knocked down to Kevin Ryan, one of two expensive purchases on the day for the trainer. The half-brother to Grade 2 runner-up Dabab was sold by Genesis Green Stud on behalf of Breeders Thurso Limited.
I thought he was a lovely colt, and when you get all the breeze up boys coming up and asking you about the horse, you've got a fair idea, you've got a nice horse in your hands, and then when you get an end buyer coming in on top of them, it's kind of like the icing on the cake. This guy was a tank of a horse. He was a May foal. You look at him, you think he was a January foal. He bred on the farm, always a nice horse, one of those ones that you really didn't know was on the farm. He was always a straight trim, level trim. I don't think he's ever been to the vets, or a vet had to have a look at him, so, very straightforward horse.
La Motteret consignment brought a select draft to the Tattersalls October yearling sales this year and were rewarded for their faith in selecting a Sayuni filly out of Lady Baker, who sold to agent Ross Doyle for 525,000 guineas. The French Premium's qualified filly was bred by fashion mogul Thierry Gillier Harad Voltaire and is set to return to her native France for her new owner.
She'll go to France to be trained by Pia Brandt. They have a good few horses with Pia the last couple of years. Pia's done a very good job for them, and she's got French Premium, so that's a bonus as well. So hopefully she gets back there and becomes a classic filly someday.
Very happy. Tattersalls and us took a bit of a gamble, because when they came at the farm and visit the yearling, they really fall in love with her. And then we all agreed to come, and at the meantime the half-sister won nicely a maiden by a couple of lengths in Deauville. Then everything came together pretty well.
She's not that typical of Sayuni. She's quite a very nice Sayuni. She reminds me of Lawrence, and she's very easy to prep. We know the family well. We had some luck with this family in the past, and she's always been straightforward, and she's been a star all along here. And we knew she was a bit special, but of course we were not expecting this price, and so just great.